Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We are live where you live in Merrickville, and we're starting to see now that the light is out exactly the type of water and what we're dealing with here with the canals and the beautiful waterways. Joining us is the Rideau Canal Central Manager, Scott Tweedy. Great to have you on the show. And Bill Glover, who's the lock master and has been a part of this canal for
33 years.
33 years, and retirement is just around the corner.
Correct.
Well, congratulations on all the work that you've done. We're going to get to that in a second, but Scott, give us a quick rundown as we're looking out. There's quite the historic value to what we're seeing, including the blockhouse and, of course, the canals.
Yeah, this is Merrickville locks. There's 3 locks at this location. They're separated by 2 turning basins. It was designated a National Historic Site in 1925. And actually, the blockhouse, which you see across the water, was also designated a National Historic Site, and that was in 1939. The blockhouse is one of 4 that Colonel By had built to defend the waterway. And he thought that Merrickville was very important, and so important that he built that impressive 50 by 50 stone blockhouse.
It really is a blockhouse.
It's solid. It's a solid building.
There's a wonderful community that has pictures and historic aspects, a little bit of a museum in there to kind of see the pictures of what's happened in this area. On the main floor, they interpret the early industrial heritage of Merrickville. Merrickville was actually one of the communities that was a thriving community before canal construction, and that's a little bit unusual. Merrickville, I believe, started in 1794. And the canal was constructed from 1826 to 1832. So Merrickville was a going concern long before the canal got here. Which is amazing to see. It's interesting when you hear the history of our area. For you, Bill, you've seen a lot of activity, and you've been on this location for 6 years, is that right?
That's correct. I came here 6 years ago. I worked at Jones's Falls, Chafee's Locks, Narrows Locks, and a few others in between since I started with the canal.
What do you think of the environment that you're going to be retiring in?
It's going to be a change. Merrickville's been a great place to work. We have a lot of events here in the Blockhouse Park. We have one of the biggest ones, the car show, the Antique Classic Car Show. It's phenomenal. There's last year we had over 1,000 antique cars parked here on the main street on this lawn right here, and the events is phenomenal throughout the summer, and I'm going to miss that part of it. I met a lot of great boaters, a lot of great people, and I'm going to miss that part of it.
Are there boaters that you have seen year in, year out coming in? You know it's their annual trip. You know what weekend to expect them?
We have our regulars that do come through, and they do stay here at Merrickville. Merrickville is one of the biggest destination spots on their way from Ottawa down to Kingston. They like to come in here. The great restaurants and everything in town, and shopping, unique shops and stuff like that. And over the years, I've got to meet a lot of them, and now I'm starting to see their kids that are on boats now, so I'm into the 3rd generation. I think it's time to pack it in.
It's very special, though, Bill. Congratulations on the career and seeing all of that with your job. It is busy here. I'm reading some of the festivals, some of the work. I mean, from the time everything starts on the May long weekend, right? And
right.
It's still going.
That's right. We open from Victoria Day weekend, and we're open right through to Thanksgiving. This year, I think that's October 12th. Is our last day of navigation this season, and Merrickville is one of those towns that's done a really great job of promoting the canal and promoting themselves as a heritage destination. And people, well, Bill can tell you, every weekend of the summer the park is full, and people are enjoying themselves and experiencing what the canal has to offer.
Well, I think if people haven't come through here, this will be one of their stops there for next summer as they're planning their trips. Thank you so much. Congratulations, Bill.
Thank you.
We are going to take a short commercial break, and we are going to be heading onto the water. We just saw actually previously the locks. They filled them up, they opened them up, raised a boat. We're going to have an opportunity to get on and take a little tour. That's coming your way on CTV Morning Live. We're back after this commercial break.